collapsed. Harry dumbfounded is banned from wearing an army uniform and give up medals in key event. Prince Harry will not be allowed to wear military uniform when he hands out awards to war heroes next week. The Duke of Sussex, 37, will be attending the Salute to Freedom Gala on a warship in New York on November 10, where he will present 5 medals. Despite serving 2 tours in Afghanistan with the army, the veteran will not be able to wear his uniform at the Intrepid Sea, Air and Space Museum as he was stripped of his honorary titles. Harry was stripped of his role as Captain General of the Royal Marines, handed down to him by his grandfather Prince Philip, as part of the final deal for him and Meghan Markle, 40, to step back as frontline royals. He will have to instead wear black tie at the gala, but Harry will be able to pin his 4 medals on the suit. Other war veterans and servicemen on the aircraft carrier are likely to be in full regalia. The royal family all agreed to wear mourning suits to spare Harry's blushes at the Duke of Edinburgh's funeral in April. He was also pictured in a blue suit and medals last November when he laid flowers at the Los Angeles National Cemetery. Harry's request for a wreath to be laid at the Cenotaph in London last year was rejected. Despite his army record, he lost 3 honorary military titles including his treasured post as Captain General of the Royal Marines and is now a civilian. Harry will celebrate 5 service members, veterans and military families living with the invisible wounds of war. The Salute to Freedom Gala takes place on a warship at the Intrepid Sea, Air and Space Museum on November 10. It was reported prior to the announcement of the final Megxit deal in February that Prince Harry had hoped to keep the titles. And he is said to have asked the Queen about the possibility, in what was described as a half-in half-out role. But such a plan was vetoed and the title was taken back, along with his role as Honorary Air Commandant of RAF Honington in Suffolk and Commodore-in-Chief Small Ships and Diving, Royal Naval Command. Harry spent 10 years in the army, first with the Household Cavalry, Blues and Royals, and later in the Army Air Corps where he rose to the rank of captain. He served in Afghanistan. He wore his Blues and Royals uniform when he married Meghan at Windsor in 2018. The museum said, "The Intrepid Museum's Salute to Freedom Gala recognizes extraordinary leadership and honors the brave men and women who serve in defense of our nation." Meanwhile, it's reported that the Duke of Sussex was allegedly very cross. After stripped of his military titles, less than 24 hours after he was told he would have his military titles stripped, Prince Harry decided to do the bombshell Oprah interview that would shock the world and provide insight into his and wife Meghan Markle's experience with the royal family. When the Duke and Duchess of Sussex decided to take a step back from their royal duties, they knew they would lose some responsibility, but Harry reportedly became angry after the Queen stripped his military titles. After which he agreed to do the Oprah interview, though the reason he decided is likely multifaceted. Harry and Meghan were very cross before Oprah because the final Megxit separation had just been signed off, which included Harry not keeping military roles. A source told The Sun that was what made him so angry. He's very emotional and his military roles were very important to him given that he served. It was previously reported that the Duke, who toured Afghanistan twice during his time in the military, was hoping to keep his military appointments, one of which included Captain General of the Royal Marines, a rank passed down to him by his grandfather Prince Philip. But the titles, which also included Honorary Air Commandant of RAF Honington in Suffolk and Commodore-in-Chief Small Ships and Diving, Royal Naval Command, were given back to the Queen in February 2021, which devastated the Duke.